Look, it holds this whole Oh, you've already done it! Finished! Hello, and welcome to the Fruitful Hands channel. Because technically we're a channel.
And then this is the podcast portion.
But we always say welcome to our podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, it's whatever you want to call it. I don't really care. We just get to come and visit with y'all.
Yes.
So we're excited. I'm blessed to be here. We're thankful to be here.
Absolutely.
It is, what is today? September?
The 6th.
Is it? Okay, September 6th. We are in September, friends.
Yes.
Can you even believe it?
I can't believe that.
When did
at
we
all.
start podcasting? When was the first one? March?
I think it was March.
What episode is this? I never know. 15?
This might be 15.
15?
I don't know. It's in the early teens, I think.
Okay, so it'll be at the beginning. So
Yeah.
we are so thankful for all the friends who have subscribed
Yes.
and are following and are so generous with their comments and thumbs up and just it's really mind-blowing that people like to hear us talk and carry on about knitting and our love of it. So thank you all so much for joining us, new people. Thank you for coming and stopping by and seeing. I hope you found something you like.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And join us.
Yeah. Has it been 2 weeks since our last?
It has been. Since we podcasted. Now, I think, didn't it just go up last weekend, though? It usually takes us, or not. I don't know. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Anyway.
2 weeks at least.
It feels
Maybe
like it's been a long time.
It does.
But
it has been. Lots gone on. So we are thankful to be here. Yeah. And I do want to mention right at the beginning, when we first put up the podcast, this episode, it will come on as a premiere. So that's what you're watching now. And if this is the first run of it, then we are live chatting over in, while you're watching us. So we don't know what you're saying because this is pre-recorded, but we are chatting with you while we are, and usually that's the first time I've seen it too, thank goodness, because I've watched a couple, I'm like, oh, Katie, we shouldn't put that one up. So if we're all chatting, so if this is going up as a premiere, and that's what's happening now, we cannot answer your questions on air, but we are live chatting. So if you have a keyboard, we are in there talking. We have some regulars that come and chat with us, friends that from all over. So come and join. There's a lot of good information in there. People like to share their knowledge.
And stuff. Yeah. So the video portion is pre-recorded.
Yes.
But the chat on the side is live. If this is the premiere.
Yeah. And sometimes, we are so newbies at this. Sometimes we think it's going to be premiere and we announce it as a premiere, and for whatever reason.
That only happened one time. And that was, I messed
You know
up.
what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying, I had set it up for premiere the next day because normally Samuel sets it up for me. Yeah. And I did it. And so I set it up, but then it said the next day, and like an hour beforehand, I was like, no, I think it was like 5 minutes before it was supposed to premiere. I was like, no. So I just did something to make it come, and it wasn't a premiere, but it showed up when it was supposed to.
Yeah, it showed up when it was, which is the important thing.
Yeah.
And the comments. We always, these comments, the last episode, I have been very derelict in getting, I've seen them, I've read some of them, but that's on my list to do today and tomorrow, is to respond and get back to people. So we have been knitting. Have you finished up your summer knitting?
Yes.
Are you doing anything? I'm not doing anything, I don't think, for summer now.
Yeah, I am all done. I am all ready for fall.
But it's hotter than...
It is. Don't let this sweater fool you.
Yes, she's burning me up.
And here it's nice. Outside it's like 85, I think.
It is 85. So. It is. She's got the air conditioner on, so it's good. But yeah, it is hot out there. And I'm sweating sitting here.
Oh, no. Give me turn
No.
Okay.
Because then we'd be blowing all over.
Well, it might do a little something for my hair.
We could have the wind blown look. So, Katie, what are you wearing?
I am wearing my Monday sweater by PetiteKnit. This is, I think, I should have checked it before. I know I'm a loose knitter because this is the smallest size, and here's my armpit. There's no way.
Right.
I mean, I know that.
Were you on Gauge?
Probably not. See, that's.
Did she swatch?
She didn't swatch.
She didn't swatch.
I have, but anyway, it's coming. I'm going to talk about swatching in a little bit. But anyway, so this is the smallest size. I mean, I think she does like hers, with a longer yoke, but wow, that's like
a lot.
Yeah, I do love it though. It's like
Yeah.
a big sweatshirt.
Yeah.
I did twisted rib instead of normal
Yes.
1x1 rib.
Yeah.
And this yarn is Olivia and Oliver Fibers, the Cashmere DK base in pink marble. And I really like it. It's just really cozy.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
And she did not helical knit or
No.
anything like that with this.
There was like a small portion in here I did,
Uh-huh.
and then I got tired of it. So, yeah, I mean,
I think with indie
seriously,
dyers,
look at that.
there's more. It's more susceptible to be the pulling issue.
she is an indie dyer.
I know, but I mean, with this, I don't
yeah.
see.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. I mean, maybe here and there, but it looks
Right.
just the same all over. So.
Exactly. I feel like, yeah, I'm really happy with
Yes,
it.
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. The yarn's beautiful, and you
Yeah.
blocked it.
I did block
So,
it. Yeah. So anyway, I think my row gauge, I think my rows are very long, and
Yeah.
my stitches, I think, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be interesting if you measured your gauge to see if it's
Well, I swatched, I think
Yeah.
it's over there, but anyway, I swatched for the April cardigan, and I went down a needle size, and I went down a yarn weight. So I was doing a sport weight and on size 5, and I think I was still half a stitch off.
It's
How
hard
do
to
I
get, well,
do
like
that
that one,
so
that
loose?
vest that I did, and I was
Yeah.
like, I need 19 stitches,
Yeah.
and I can only get 18 no matter what size of needle I
Yeah.
use.
Well, I feel like most people, if anything, they're a tight knitter,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know how I'm so loose.
I don't
I
either.
have to just, I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, I like my
It's
sweater.
beautiful.
Thank
It's
you.
beautiful.
I think next time, as you get more comfortable with knitting, you
Yeah.
can kind of, like, the sleeves are
Yeah.
pretty large and the body's
So
pretty
next
deep,
time,
so it's like,
Yeah.
try it. I need to get barber cord is what I need to do.
Yeah.
And then I can try it on and say, okay, I want it here instead, and I don't need, all those stitches
Yeah.
in the arm.
You could also get pony cord 2mm. Try that from Amazon.
Okay, because I bought some from Amazon one time, and it was like shiny rubber, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
it was like sticky. My
Yeah.
stitches would not slide on it.
Oh,
I think it has to be silicone or something.
Yes.
So I need to look into
I
that.
actually went by the kids orthodontist because if you have wires on and you don't have brackets on some, they'll put tubing on it,
Yes.
but they didn't. It's not
Oh.
the same, so I
Oh.
couldn't. So
that's
that's what I
funny.
thought. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, bingo, maybe that's it, but it
Yeah.
didn't work. But so
I mean, it's real. Like, I looked on Etsy, it's like $8 for 3 different sizes.
oh,
So
that's
it's really,
not
I
bad.
know, it's like,
See, but the
yeah.
ones that you get, one long one and 2 small
Uh-huh.
sleeves, they're like $15 or $16.
Not on Etsy.
Well, let
Maybe
me
I
know
could
when you
link
order.
that. Yeah. Okay.
Because I would like to
Yeah.
order some more of those. But you know what? The other day I was knitting a week ago or so,
Mm-hmm.
and I did not have my barber cords with me, so I just used scrap yarn. What I used to do all the time,
Yeah. But
which
it's
is not a big
as-
deal. I mean, you can't put the needle on and pull it through,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's not this. 3 minutes.
That is not a joy to me,
Oh
though.
well, it doesn't bug me. It doesn't bug me. So yeah,
I want
you know.
every knitting experience to be a joy.
joy. We need to find the joy. Okay.
No, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it is. Okay, this is the Ranunculus. I don't know. This is probably the 5th one I've made. I've never put it up on Ravelry. Y'all have been so kind. There is a few design elements in this, but everybody assured me that once I had it on and wearing it, nobody would ever notice.
Well,
I
that's
don't know
true.
what that is down the front. That might have been just where I was folding. Oh, that's on the camera.
Oh.
See this line right here? I'm like,
Not
oh my,
part of it.
it looks like the Weekender. It's like, no.
I know.
What is? Oh, it's my tank. No. Oh, it's
What
the.
is it?
There's a seam on the tank under it.
Oh,
That's what that is. Okay.
okay.
Woo.
I was like, it's not a shadow.
No.
Or like a light. Anyway.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not the sweater, it's my shirt. Okay. Y'all don't look real close. I've got I have not sewn in my ends. I've been really bad.
Still, okay, talking about 3 minutes. That
No,
will take you 3 minutes.
no, this is going to be a little, because it's not grabby catchy. I did this is thin. It's camel and silk yarn.
It's so soft.
And it is, I love it. It is, I did it on 10 needles, so it's really loose gauge. But I do like it. I'm going to wear it over. I'm going to find me a nice little jumper to wear it over. So I love knitting it. And listen, a lot of people are interested in knitting the Ranunculus. So, we were thinking doing a fall, and if you wanted to do it, because I'd like to do a heavier weight.
Yeah.
Amber from,
What a lovely yarn.
is it?
Yeah.
I think
right?
it is. Amber. Yeah. From a lovely yarn.
My brain.
She just knit one that's really cute, and it's a heavier. You can't see through it. So I think I would want one of those for the fall.
Yeah. Yep. So like October maybe.
Maybe, or the 1st of September, or no, the 1st of fall.
Oh, like September 23rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you could call. We could do a hashtag. Fall into Ranunculus 2023. Don't let anybody else take that.
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So go ahead and put that out there. But if
Is
you
that
want,
the hashtag?
yeah, let's do it. I thought of that the other day, and I'm like, I gotta tell Kaity because I'll forget
That's
it.
a good one. That's a good one.
So anyway, you can knit it in whatever you wanted to.
Yeah.
But and then maybe we could gift, just the entries. Maybe gift, enough yarn to knit one.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I've got plenty of stash.
Oh.
So we'll do that. That's what we'll do at the end of it. We'll let it run. Maybe I don't know.
Through winter.
Well, I hate to do that. I mean, 2 months.
That's like
it takes no time to knit a ranunculus.
Wait, the beginning of winter is like.
Oh, is it?
It's
in November?
It's always every beginning of season is always later than you think it should be. No. Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna look. Well, she's looking at. So this is the ranunculus. So we will talk more about that because we're going on a little day trip on Friday, and we'll nail down all the details of that and in the next podcast we'll tell you all about it. But if you're thinking about doing the ranunculus, look at the pattern, look at your yarn stash. If you got some yarn stash, that's even better, and we will we'll give you the details. So okay, so probably we will start around the first day of fall, and then we will go. Katie's thinking till the first day of winter, so we'll see what that date is, because we don't need a long time. This takes maybe,
December 21st.
Oh, that's a long time. So let's not do it that long. Let's do like 2 months. September, October, November.
Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. Oh,
I don't know. It's just nice to have days that are like first day of fall to Thanksgiving.
To Thanksgiving, and then we'll do something else. 2 months is good.
Yeah.
You think that's good?
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk more about sorry about that. Okay, thank you for joining us for that though. Okay, do you have any other finished objects?
No.
I do. Okay, this I had been knitting. This is my first Christmas knit, and I'd actually tried it on the grandson that I'm gifting it to without the shawl collar on it, so it looked really big on him, and I got really discouraged about it and thought, but I do have grandsons that are a little bit bigger than him that I could gift it to them and it would not have been a problem. But after I got the shawl collar on this, it fit him so nicely, and it is just, so it's this little Elwood. Look at this.
And this is garter stitch.
Yes.
Oh.
So, and it's got this nice little shawl collar on it.
Cute.
It's Mad Tosh yarn. It's all superwash, so that his mama can throw it in the washer and then he lay it flat to dry. And sometimes, if you're not a knitter and you have littles and they're just throwing stuff in the dirty clothes. They don't really discern, they can't wash that. So she needed something just to do that. But is that not the cutest? So cute. I just love it.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, so that is, let me see, I have all my yarn stuff on that.
Those colors together are so fun too.
Yes.
Perfect fall.
Yes. And it is, it's Elwood. The pattern is Elwood by Jenny Wiebe. And it is a pattern from kids, from kids up until adults. And if you want to do a woman's, it's shaped. It has some shaping with it. So the Mad Tosh, the blue is the No Farewell. I told you all that before. And then it had those little brown specks in it. So I got Malabar Rios worsted, and it's called Glitter. The number is 048. So it's actually a worsted. The other one's a DK, but they do well. I mean, they look the same. I knit it on a size 7, and the edges are on 6s. So I got one Christmas knit done.
That's crazy.
And I went by the local yarn shop, and they had wooden buttons. But you know those little grandpa buttons, the leather ones that are kind of woven looking? I think that's what I'm going to do with that. Go get some of those. And I actually put a button up here in the collar, but I think I'm going to just go sew that up because he's not going to button it that high up, I don't think. and it would just look weird, or just leave it. But there's 4 buttons on it. So that is a size, let's see, I knit a size 4 in that for him. So, and I really like it. It was, and this is superwash. One of the viewers, she had looked it up while we were live chatting, and it is superwash. And it feels, I mean, it just feels like it is. So, but it's cute. It hasn't grown. I feel like superwash, when I use it, it always just grows so much. If you're doing an adult, I have one that I did. I'll wear it sometime, but it like, it just hangs. It's heavy. But little kids, I don't feel like it does. And like sock stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Accessories and stuff. I don't feel like it loses its shape as much.
Right. Hats maybe.
Yeah, hats maybe a little. But okay.
Do you have another finished object?
I do have another finished object, but I can't show you all of it. But I'm really excited because honestly, I've been having some health issues, so I'll share that with you at the end. But I was really afraid I wasn't going to get this finished, and the due date is September 13th, and I was really stressing about that. So I'm thankful that I got it finished, and it's beautiful. So this is a test knit, and I talked all about that. Some of our friends wanted to know, how do you get to do one? What are they about? So I shared that in the last episode. If you have any other questions, let me know. But Tori Yu, she's a designer out of New York. This pattern is called the Manhattan Vest, and I really like it. So I'm going to just show you. I can't show the whole thing once it's finished, but I can show you parts of it. So this, I did a mock collar on it, and I haven't sewed that one in it. And then the sleeves have some shaping. They're just, they're just at the shoulders, so you don't have all this extra fabric there. And then the bottom is the front part comes in on both sides, and it's textured. See,
Those sleeves are neat.
Aren't those sleeves neat? And then the back it doesn't come in, so it's all the way across. I've tried it on. It's really cute. So I want to thank her so much for letting me be part of that. That was a fun experience. Hopefully if I ever do that again, my life will be a little more calm and it'll be easier. But this wasn't bad. I mean, I had plenty of time, but it took me a while. Remember, I shared that with y'all. It took me a while to find a yarn that I could get gauge, because it's worsted at 19 inches, and I just could not get the yarn I was trying to use, because it's a stash yarn, which is a plus.
Right.
To do what I wanted it to do. So that is Magpie worsted. What is the color?
Soriee.
Twilight Soriee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, So I love it. As soon as it's, I'm not sure what the release date will be, but as soon as I know, I'll wear it.
Yeah.
And hopefully it'll be cold.
Yeah. I definitely want to make that.
Yeah.
I love just the little throw on.
There's a lot of elements to it that make it very unique.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like very, I don't know, it's just thought out.
Right.
Very
well thought out.
The finishings are very nice.
And I like the way the neck is done. And you can do just like a little collar. You don't have to do the mock.
Okay.
But I have one with a little collar, and I thought, well, I'll do this one just to see what it's like. So I love it. It was a wonderful experience. Thank you so much, Tori, for letting me be part of it.
That's so cool.
And at the end of it, you have to fill out this sheet of questions just to kind of, what we thought of the pattern and different things. So I have to do that next.
Okay.
But so
that's cool.
Yeah, it is.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I want to do one sometime, just not right now.
Yeah, not right now. So Kaity, where are we? In Katie's new
house.
house. We are here.
Yeah.
She's been here how long now? 3 weeks?
3 weeks, I think. Yeah.
So had you moved in when we podcasted last time?
I think it was like we had just moved in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yes, we are at Katie's new house, and her babies are napping.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's wonderful.
So yeah, we love it. We are basically unpacked and, living life.
Living the dream.
I feel like the past week is like finally when we got really settled. Yes. But then you have Labor Day and you have birthdays and you have everything. So now it's starting school.
So all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yay.
Anyway.
Okay, you go next.
All right. These are not done yet.
Oh,
But I do have the heels, so I thought I'd show you how sweet these are. So these are my morning coffee socks by Crazy Sock Lady.
Those are cute.
I know. I love this color.
Those are so
fibers. I know. It's just, I'm so excited. I really wanted to have these done, but they're just not.
You're getting there.
So.
You're getting there.
Yeah. I usually knit on these in the car, and we just haven't done much traveling, so I pulled them out of the car, and so now they're inside to work on. So yeah, not much to say. Oh, I did make the heel because, anyway, I did make the heel like 2 rows longer, and so then the decreases I did, you know, all the way down to the, you know, whatever I'm supposed to have. So the is the gusset? What is that?
Yeah,
like
that's the gusset.
Okay, the gusset's a little bit longer, and so is the heel for
the heel flap.
I think it will.
Yeah, those are so cute.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Explore Knits and Fibers, Yosemite.
Okay.
So
good. Okay. Now I told you. Are you done? I'm sorry.
Yes, no, I really am done.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
No,
I'm drinking coffee.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. When I started my Christmas list and what I was going to knit, I knew I was doing the Elwood for the older grandson. And then I thought, okay, what can I do for the little one? He just turned 1, but he's a big boy. And so I was going to do a sweater that Kaity had done before, and I talked about it. What was the name of that? Do you remember?
It's by Boylan Knitworks.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know. It's like the Inkling, the Youngling. No,
maybe.
What am I doing? I don't know what it is.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Okay.
Anyway, it's one of her sweaters that has some color work. And
so anyway, I looked at that and I really thought I can't really do him a pullover because he's just not there at this point, and it would be, you know, it would be a little not fun for him to wear. So let me get this pulled up. So instead, I have knit this pattern before. This is in Knit Companion, but the picture is so much better than the black and white. I'm going to show it to you on here. It's called Peanut, and it's a little vest. Look at that. So it is so sweet. So this is by Tin Can Knits, and I did it for 2 grandsons quite a while back, honestly. But it was a easy, fast knit, and they loved it. So I thought I'm just going to do that for him. So I'm using the same colors.
So they'll match.
Look,
that
isn't that
is
cute?
So good. Yes.
So it has the same design on the front and back, and then the sides are a little, see? And the only thing is,
let me get something really quick.
Okay, you have to knit 2 separate charts. So you start with chart A, and then you knit chart B, and then you do A, and it's a long A, and then it's B, and then it's a short A. So I did the first round. I couldn't get my brain around that because it's the beginning around is at the side.
Oh wow.
So this A chart, it's the whole thing, but this A chart over here,
you split in half.
Okay. So my brain was getting a little, but look at that. Is that not the cutest? And it is going to look so cute with, what do I do with that other one? I don't know. But with his brothers. So when I finish both of them, did I put it behind me? Yeah, hold it up and let's see. See, look at that. If I was really a good Nana, I would put a little design on the bottom. But I ain't done that. So yeah, I think it's going to be good. Yeah. And then they have an older sister, and of course she likes pink and purple. Yes. So that's what we're doing for her. Yes. So she's not going to match them. I bought the yarn at Ray Bell today. Oh, nice. So listen, our local yarn shop, Ray Bell, they have, you can call them and order stuff. Oh. But they have some stuff on Facebook. Like if they get new stuff in, they'll post it on Facebook. And they may have a few things on their website. But you can always, if you're local, you can run in there and see what they have. But you could call them if I say something that I have and you like it. Like that's where this brown came from, was Ray Bell's. That's good to know. Good to know. So yeah, so I love it. I'm going to finish that little vest this week, and so then I'm on a roll.
That's great. And then we start their sisters next?
Yes, I'll start hers next, and then I have 2 more grandsons to knit. And I'm trying to get those done as soon as possible.
That's nice to do. Okay, so last time I talked about 2 things that I was going to cast on. Neither of which have I casted on, and I have casted on 2 different things. So,
Isn't that the way?
I think that's the way. Casey from Young Folks Knit was talking about, like, she loved to plan projects and it's like, when it comes to actually casting on, it may or may not happen.
It's exactly right.
Yes. So those, I'll talk more about one of the things that I was going to cast on.
Right.
But.
And it's not that those plans were not good.
Oh, yeah. No, there's.
But
something
for whatever reason.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
And this literally was squirrel. This was not even on my radar, but Amber from A Lovely Yarn was talking about her Felix that she had made. And I was having big cardigan needs. I just like felt like I hadn't made a cardigan, or if I had, it was at the beginning of my knitting experience and like not.
It wasn't a good experience.
It wasn't a good experience.
I remember that.
I need a better experience.
I need a better experience.
So I was like, the Felix, wanted to make the April cardigan. I just felt like that was a lot of time to commit to something that I wanted. Like, I just felt like I needed a quick, okay, I can do a cardigan. Good.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I raided Mama's yarn stash.
Yay! If you're ever in the neighborhood and want to come raid my yarn stash, call me, text me, email us. All that stuff is below. We are on Instagram as Fruitful Hands.
Yes.
Our email is below. If you need our address, just email us.
Email us,
and we'll send it to you.
Yes, so definitely, yes.
So this is Yarn Stash.
Yeah, Yarn Stash.
Oh, I
casted this on like a Thursday maybe, and it's like I have not been able to knit very much on this at all. So this is impressive. It kind of like,
look, here's the little design up here at the.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Is it pulling? Is the yarn pulling?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No. See, look at that. Isn't that so pretty? The Felix, it is just such a quick knit.
It's amazing.
It is amazing.
So then, I've already got an inch. I need 9 more inches, and then the ribbing, and then
you're done.
Yeah, this is on size 10 needles, and this yarn is Wonderland yarn.
Love it. I love Wonderland yarn.
Yeah.
Is that a superwash or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, superwash merino.
Yeah.
So knit on worsted weight yarn. And I love it.
That's the one I tried to make the vest out of, and it just would not.
But yeah. The lighter color though.
The lighter, yeah.
I'm excited. It's a good one to like, if I need to get a row in, I'll do it on this, and it's like, okay, I actually like have this much more
significant.
fabric.
Seriously.
Yeah. So.
How do you feel about knitting back and forth? You don't like it?
I don't like to well, no, I can actually purl without looking better than I can knit without looking.
Seriously?
Yes.
Huh.
I don't know why, but I can. So
that's amazing.
It's not, it's fine. Yeah. It is fine. Yeah. I think if I just change my mentality towards it, it'll even.
Do you do it English or continental?
When I knit, I do my left hand, and then when I purl, I have to do with my right hand.
Okay.
So I would never can remember.
I don't know. And when I say it, then I second guess myself. So it's like, Okay. As you know, I have finished this sock. I showed you that. Last time I think I was up here maybe.
Yeah.
I've done my heel flap. I'm doing the gusset now. So and as you all know, I always have second sock-itis. So before I finish the first sock, I'm usually down to the heel flap. And then that way, when I'm finished with that, I just pick up the other one and go. Because otherwise, and usually right when I finish the other one, I'll pick up the other one and start knitting on it. Just because, you got to keep it going instead of, you got to start all over on the second one. So, and I do put all the little light bulb markers in there to mark my spots and yada yada. So that's why I haven't blocked this one yet. But hopefully by the next time, I will have that little one done. We'll see.
That's the one thing about vanilla socks that are hard is like keeping track of the rows.
Yes.
Because I don't know. I just feel, I get really stressed out. Like, am I counting right? Am I not? Like, what's...
Exactly. It's like, well, do you count the one that the lock bone marker's in? So I think the consistency is the best thing.
Yes.
So you just have to pick however you're going to do it.
And
then
remember.
Or write it down on the pattern.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm to the point where I'm trying to keep so many plates going that I have to write notes.
That's smart. Yeah. So another cast on that I have had I knew I wanted to make this, and I've had the yarn for it for about a year now.
Yeah.
So this is the Sunset Highway. I always want to call it Boulevard. Sunset Highway.
We want to rename everything.
Oh yeah. By Caitlin Hunter, Foilin Knitworks, and shoot, there is someone in the projects pages that basically has exactly what I'm doing. She did it. I saw it, and I was like, yes,
that's the best.
I know. So I need to figure out
who it is. And so you can give her credit. Credit.
So, but it's Magpie Fibers. Oh my word, I love it.
So this is fingering, right?
It is fingering. I went up in needle size, so I'm on size 5 needles.
Oh, Kaity, that's gorgeous.
I forget how much I love color work.
I
have not done color work in so long, and then I was like, you know what? I think, because it's like, oh, I can't devote time to it. My brain is blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm just going to do it. And I am really loving it.
And that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So the neck on a lot of people's is a lot wider. And I was really hoping to not have a wider neck. I like kind of more of a crew neck. And I think it's going to be that. I don't know what I just did a long tail cast on. Yeah. So I don't know.
Did you do 2 needles, hold 2 needles together? Okay.
No. Should I have
that's
done
okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, I think you can get it small. Over your head.
Yeah. I didn't want it too big.
Yeah. I think
I'll do that later. Yeah.
You need some pony cords or some barber cords.
Yeah, I'll order some soon.
Okay.
And I'll let you know what I do.
Okay.
But anyway, oh dear, all the colors. Let me think. This is Baby Got Black, which is there's like several different.
That's just a good.
Yeah, and then this is.
And this is Swanky Sock, right?
Yes.
Swanky Sock.
Parish Train, which is, these are the 2 colors I'm working with now.
At the top.
Yes. Further down, you'll get some London Rain.
Ooh.
So.
That's going to be so pretty.
I know. I'm so excited. I felt like this was a good one for the fall because it's like, long sleeves and all of that, fingering weight, but it's not going to be so heavy like this sweater. Yes. It would probably be better for the winter. Yes. Even though it's really not. I wore it like last week. It was in the 60s or 70s.
You wore this one?
Yes.
You go, Kaity.
My daughter wore the one that I made her. We went out on a walk. Oh. And she wanted to wear it so bad. So I was like, okay, you can wear yours and I'll wear mine. And then by the end, they were under the stroller because it got a little warm.
But do you remember? I mean, that's so funny. And in the spring, when it's winter's ending and spring's coming and everybody's in their shorts and tanks and you're freezing.
Yes. Yeah. I always try to
push the season.
Yes. So anyway, I really have been enjoying that. But one row. Well, it's fun because it's like one row takes a long time, but like finishing that row and seeing the color work added is like, I don't know. I'm not like frustrated that one row takes so long.
Exactly, because it's just so fun and interesting.
It is,
and it engages your brain.
Yeah,
it's not just mindless knitting, and you need that.
Yes,
I mean I need that
too.
Need
both.
Okay, this is the bag from Chop Shop Stitch Renee, and she's at Black Mountain Yarn Shop, but she makes these bags and puts them in their shop. This is my tessellated vest. I did pick it back up. Yay. I kind of put it down because I was working on that. So I've knit maybe another inch.
That's so cute.
So I'm going to keep going. I was kind of getting discouraged, but I do like it. And it's an easy knit. It's mosaic knitting, and it's not hard at all.
That's awesome.
So I just need to keep going. One color at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, one color at a time. So I'm making progress.
Yay.
I need to put a progress marker in there so y'all can, so we can all see how much I get done. So I'll do that. Progress markers are the ones with a little clasp on it. And sometimes what I do is like if I'm measuring, if I'm having to measure and go like 8 inches, then I'll measure, and if it's like 6, then I'll put the marker there so you know you only have 2 more inches to go.
Okay, because I don't do that, and so I'll be like, oh, another inch, and then
you just measuring all the time.
Yes.
So if
surely it's an inch now.
So like if I put my thumbs down, then it's like, okay, I'm about there now. I'll measure.
That's very smart.
Yeah.
I should do that.
Yeah. So that just saves you real time.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything else?
I have like a. Do you have any works in progress?
No, that's on. Well, I do, but those are the ones I've worked on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the little yellow sweater, OIS sweater by. Should I show that? Andrea Mowry.
Andrea Mowry.
I showed it last time. I was like, I'm casting it on. I'm so excited. I'm swatching and everything. So I did swatch with the needle that she said. This is it. And I am 5 stitches off after blocking. So that was really discouraging. Because I was like, I don't want to go down a needle size. So I was like, well, I'll just do it on a size 3 and just, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
But then Mom and I were talking, and it was like, it's not like maybe, I guess I might have to do like more rows, but if I'm getting gauged, then it's like the same work.
Yes.
On a size 2 needle as if I got gauge on a size 3 needle. Does that make sense? So anyway, I swatched.
It's the same number of stitches.
Yeah. I swatched on a size 2 needle, and this is it, and I think I'm still like a stitch off.
But that's better.
You like that better?
Yeah, because see, this is just, see how dainty these stitches are?
Yeah.
I mean, they're just teeny. Put yours up there.
Yeah.
See how much dainty,
yeah.
Oh, sorry. See how much daintier those are.
Yeah, so I was like, I needed a minute to like gather that I was going to knit a sweater on size 2 needles.
Not socks, a sweater.
No, yes.
A whole sweater.
So then I sit down to cast on. And I have my yarn, I have my pattern, and I look and it's like to cast on the sleeve, like cast on this many stitches for the sleeve. And I was like, stop right now.
So you do the sleeves first? It's a bottom up?
Bottom up. So I need
Spoiler
another minute.
alert.
I need another minute.
So she needs another minute.
I put it down, and I think that's when I cast on the Felix. I was like, I'm done.
I'm gonna need it.
Cast on size 10 needles. So anyway, it's like
it's coming.
It's coming.
But she just needs to process some stuff. Yeah. Spoiler alert! It's all over that.
No one ever said.
I did not even dream it was a bottom.
And everyone raved about it, so I was like, "There's no way it can be bottom up.
There's no way it can be.
There's no way it is."
Yeah.
And for me, it's on size 2 needle.
And it's knit flat, isn't it?
Do I really want to do?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yes,
I really
do. You really do.
I honestly don't know if I'll be able to get it done in the fall.
Yeah. Well, if you don't, it's all right.
Yeah. But I will cast on.
Yeah.
Soon.
It's just going to be one of those. I mean, that'll be a sweater that her little one will wear for.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. I swatched. I'm still swatching. This is that.
Cute.
Lobby Enemies Cori Funfetti. It's part recycled, part wool. I got it at that Kentucky Fiber Festival when we went. So this is on 8s, and I don't know what my gauge is yet, but I was thinking I'd do the Felix pullover because I only have 1,000 yards of this, and that's what I can knit that in. Okay. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. But it's got little specks. It's made
wool.
Yeah, it's got wool in it. So some of it's a recycled yarn. Let me read what it is. It's 250 yards to 100 grams. It's 50% Falkland Corriedale, 30% recycled fibers, 20% Lobby Enemy recycled threads.
Ooh.
So it's just kind of a mishmash.
So is the Corriedale like the longer
probably
fleece in it? That's nice.
Isn't that nice? But it's got all kinds of little specks of color in it.
Like it's definitely not mohair fluff, but it definitely has a little fluff to it.
Yeah, a little. So
that's pretty.
So I'm thinking the Felix pullover, and I just wanted something that I could do quickly for a good fall knit, that I could just kind of wear like a sweatshirt. Yeah, yeah. So I'm hoping that that's going to be this.
And so you did a size 8 needle instead of size 10.
Well, but see, because this is, I don't want to have to wear anything under it, really.
No, you're
and
right.
that fabric, so I may have to, figure out, do a different size. And Kaity can help me figure that out. It's like, this is what my gauge is, what I need, what size I need to.
Right. The cuff of that sweater is going to be on a size 1 needle.
Oh. Ooh.
sorry. I'm still.
She's still bitter about that.
Yeah, still processing.
But you can do it. It's going to be glorious.
It will,
when you
and
finish.
like the little stitches. Anyway, I'm sorry. That will be very beautiful.
But that's going to be very beautiful as well. It's going to be gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be worth it. But it's just going to be different.
Yeah.
Than what you thought.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. It's going to be. I knew it was going to be processed.
Yeah.
This is going to be like.
Yeah, because there's a lot of going on in that sweater.
Yeah,
there's a lot of detail on the front.
Yeah. Exactly.
And little stitches.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah. So are there any patterns that have caught your eye?
I really, and I've said this the last 2 podcasts, I am going to get out because I finished 2 things. When I finish that little vest, I'm going to get out my Mauritian.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start working on it because I want to have it finished because I love that color. It'll be nice for, fall, winter, into fall, winter. So that's on my list.
Nice.
But, and there's so many wonderful patterns out there I would love to knit. But, and I will eventually, Lord willing. But, nothing right now that's, I need to finish what I've got on my needles. Yeah. And it does feel good to finish. So what is on yours?
It does. Well, I don't even know if I have, the storm pattern by PetiteKnit?
No.
Oh, goodness.
No.
Let me see if I can. I haven't purchased it yet.
Yeah.
So.
Also, Tin Can Knits has they have some free patterns. They also have a free app that they've just come out with.
Oh.
And I was getting ready to download it the other day. I heard Kelly and Noelle talk about it on Knit Chat Cafe, which they do on Tuesdays. I was watching one of their reruns and I saw them talking about that. And I was going to download it just to see because I bought some Strange Brew. I bought some stuff from them, and all those will transfer onto their app. And it's very user friendly. They said, and Noelle said, and they wanted my Apple ID, and I'm like, I don't know what my Apple ID is. So I have to go find it. I haven't done that yet, so I haven't downloaded it. But it might be worth checking out if you. But they do have a lot of free patterns.
That's really cool.
And they have the flax. That I haven't knit that one yet.
Yes, I have knit that. Yeah,
but that little peanut vest is from them.
Okay.
And it's a good knit.
I may knit that, but not color work.
Oh yeah. It would just plain. Oh yeah, it would be really cute. But it also would be cute in like a white and then a pink design for girls.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't that be cute?
That would be sweet.
Let me see what size it goes up to. What does that say? 2 to 4 years?
Yeah.
So it goes up to 2 to 4 years. So I mean, you could just extend the body length.
Yeah. Because I feel like a lot of times, you
can for sure do that.
So this is the Storm sweater by PetiteKnit. It's got a lot of texture. It's knits and pearls though. It's not like.
Is that what Amber did? No.
No, she did like the Moby or the Amber.
Okay.
Those are 2 other ones. Those have cables in them. Okay. This one is literally just knits. And that's so pretty.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
And like, look at the back detail, that slope.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah. So, and this is like a totally new construction I've never done. You do the back and then the front. Like pick up stitches to do the front. Okay. I don't know. I've been really wanting to venture out. So I love
expand your toolbox,
which is scary, but also like good. So I love a raglan. I feel very comfortable doing raglan, so I'm excited to try this. I have yarn that I can do this with. Good. So,
are you going to do it out of Sunday?
No, I have some more Olivia and Oliver fibers that I got when I got this.
I would so do it.
Yeah,
I would just cast it on.
I know, right? Yeah. Well, the other day I had a little bit of time to either wind yarn or vacuum, and I just got a new vacuum, so I vacuumed. That tells you
amazing.
How exciting.
Isn't it? The kids got me a. What did y'all get? It's a Shark.
Dyson?
Is it a Dyson?
Okay.
A Dyson.
Yeah.
For Christmas, they all pulled together, and I'm telling you what, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
I love it, and I mean, 15 minutes, I have the whole upstairs.
Well,
vacuum.
we went from everything was carpet, even our dining room, with two kids,
littles,
to hardwood floors. And like, so you can like when the windows the sun's coming in, you're like, I see that. So a few times a day you kind of run the vacuum. But now it's so fun. Anyway, so I did that. So I need to wind the yarn before I can cast off. Yeah. Okay. Another sweater that I think is gorgeous.
Oh, that's
that I don't have yarn for, but I just thought maybe it's called the porcelain sweater.
So what weight yarn is that one?
It's DK as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So she used. Oh, maybe it's a. I think it's DK. 21
fingering.
stitches. No, that's not right. You hold
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It's you hold mohair and then pure Ghent by staying the scarn together, which is, I think it's DK weight.
Yeah, it should be.
21 stitches to 4 inches. Isn't that DK?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing now? I mean, when I first started knitting, you had to get the exact, I mean, you didn't have to, but I felt like you had to get the exact yarn, like fingering for fingering, and DK for DK, and worsted for worsted, and sport, you know. But now you can combine yarns to get these other weights.
Yeah.
And it's really fun. I mean, it does, depending on the yarn you're choosing, it can increase the cost quite a bit.
Yeah.
But it is amazing that you know, it's you can make your own special fabric.
Right.
With your own combination of yarns.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which is really fun. But that's
really
a cute. Who's that?
I know. Lena Holm. Some say.
Okay.
Lynette. Lynette is her website.
Okay.
But I don't know.
It's
I
really
love porcelain dishes. You know, the blue and white porcelain dishes.
Yes.
So like this is just really a sweet. And this is a different construction than both of those.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So I was like,
yeah.
Well,
keep it going, sister. Do you keep good notes on all your stuff? What you find? No. You need to do
I know. I need. Well, when I have time to do that, it's like, do I knit or do I
know. I'm the
write
same
down
way.
stuff?
I'm the same way. You know, but there's beauty in the journaling of it too.
There is.
And it doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
Sarah H did, she has a podcast. She does one in Dutch and one in English. And she does 2 twice a week in 2 different languages. So she does 4 podcasts a week. But she talks about her journals, how she used to be, you know, she would start them and then they wouldn't be perfect. So she would stop and she wouldn't do them anymore. But then her daughter gave her a journal and she wanted to, you know, really use it and because her daughter had given her this and she was young. And so she did, and she just kept, even when she felt that it wasn't perfect in her eyes, she just kept going and using it and doing, and so that's now part of her process of knitting. So, and I understand, I'm the same way. It's like, do I do show notes or do I knit? Or do I answer comments or do I knit? You know, so it is a juggling act.
Yeah.
But I really,
Yeah, that's really neat.
Yeah.
Journaling, was she talking about journaling in the sense of just life journaling or knitting?
No, knitting journaling. And writing her notes and drawing pictures and putting whatever information she needed to put in there about what she was working on at the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was journaling her knitting.
Yeah.
So then she has these, you know, books
Yeah.
that tell the story of her knitting journey.
That's so
which
cool.
would be so cool to have.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you actually put the time in.
Yes.
Like, this is the first sweater I did like this. Or...
And maybe you could start out just saying, okay, I'm going to spend 10 minutes on this and that's it. So that you don't feel like you have to, it's like 10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, set a timer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I did with this Tessellated Vest. It's like 30 minutes when I picked it back up again because I love it, but I wasn't in love with it, knitting it at the moment.
Right.
So I thought, okay, I'll just knit for 30 minutes on it. And then that turned into 45 minutes. And then I did something else. But if I can just do that, I think I'll have it done by, October, November.
Yeah.
And I'm not in a rush to get it done, but yeah.
And you're doing the vest, so like
so I don't have to do the sleeves.
Yeah.
Because I'm a hot-natured right now, and that probably will suit me a little better. Although the Illuminate and all the other ones, they don't. I can wear those.
Yeah.
In the fall.
Right.
So.
Right.
Okay. Do you have anything else to share?
No, I'm really done.
You done? Okay. So Kaity and I we were really looking forward to coming to the festival down in Fletcher, North Carolina in October. We had rented a house and we really wanted to come to SAF this year. But we are not going to be able to because I had surgery in July, as y'all know, and y'all prayed, and I really appreciate that. And I know some people have still been praying for me, and I really appreciate that, and I felt the prayers. I developed an infection after that, and after the last podcast, I had to go have a test done and went straight from there to the ER and was admitted to the hospital for 4 days because I had an infection. So, and it was from an underlying, we think, issue It could be related to the surgery I had, but it also could be related to, but I'm going to have another surgery in probably October. So we just felt like we could not commit to you all and,
have that pressure.
Have the pressure of trying to get
yeah.
better. Because it's going to be probably a little more complicated surgery than the first one. So, so I'm feeling much better. I was in the hospital 4 days, and I had a PICC line at home for 2 weeks, and I got that out yesterday. Which, if you've ever had to do that, I mean, us women, men, us human beings, when we're taking care of, at least for me, when I'm taking care of my children, my husband, my mom, my sister, anybody, family, you just do. You just do what you need to do. But when you're doing, IVs for yourself, and you're not a medical professional, I think it's kind of like, oh. So that was a little tricky at first, but, I shout out to all the medical professionals out there who make life easier for us who need their help. But yeah, so I'm feeling much better. The last week has been, I feel like I'm getting back to myself. So all that to say, we won't be in Fletcher for the festival, but we will be there in spirit. Yes. And all of you that can go out and support that, that's all these people that come to those, they are really, they really depend on us.
Yeah.
Knitters, especially the small business. I mean, even the large ones, they depend on us to support them and their products. And most of them, put out really lovely stuff.
Yes.
So, it's your chance to go see what they have and
in person
and touch it and squish it and feel it and see it. And so, if you can make it out there even for a couple hours, when we went, we really were blessed by that. And we were only there 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
I don't remember for sure how long. But it's a lot of fun. And you're just with kindred spirits and like-minded people. So if you can go support them, please, if you're in the area, just do that. And Rhinebeck is the same weekend. So I know there'll be all kinds of support up there. So, and someday maybe we'll get there.
Yeah.
But, and then also the festival in Kentucky, the 1st of October sometime. I don't know that we'll be able to go to that one either. But we'll be there in spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
if you go, let us know.
Yes.
Tell us all about it.
Tell us.
Anything you bought.
Yes, we would love to see it. We would love to see it. So I do covet your prayers for the coming month or so, that the doctors would have wisdom. I have a couple doctors next week I'm going to go see, and we'll have a plan after that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I'm feeling good today.
Thank the Lord for doctors.
Yeah. Thank the Lord for doctors and nurses.
Yeah. It's always like very vulnerable to go to the hospital and just be in there. Like, okay, I'm trusting you.
I'm trusting you. Yeah. Well, and the thing was, I mean, last fall kind of started my health issues, and I don't take any medication on a regular basis. I mean, I've been very blessed to be pretty healthy. But, the Lord's been good, and He has seen me through this, because it could have gone south.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're happy to be here. Thank y'all for sticking with us.
Yes.
And I know some people have reached out in the comments that they're recovering from stuff.
Yes.
And it's amazing when even people that you don't know are struggling with health issues, but if somebody comes to your mind, generally there's a reason. And just sending up a little prayer, covering them in prayer for whatever, not even knowing, you don't have to know, just because.
Right.
I mean, everybody can use a little prayer now and then.
Exactly.
So, yeah. So, if I come to your mind, send a little prayer up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, anything else going on, Kaity?
No.
Okay. She's been busy helping Mom.
No.
She has been busy helping Mom. Yeah. So, we're blessed.
Yes.
I hope you all are finding joy in your knitting.
Yes.
I know I am.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Taking time out of your day to spend with us.
Yes.
Hope you got some good knitting done.
Yes. I hope you're enjoying it. Yes. And let us know what you're knitting.
Yeah.
We're always interested.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Because we love to go down rabbit holes and say, oh, have you seen this?
Yes.
So-and-so's knitting this. Have you seen it?
Yep. Anyway. Super fun.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you for joining us.
Have a good week.
Bye.